Yeah, that's right. How's it going tonight? How are you? Hi. Huh?
Drink any?
Oh God, yes, please. Yes. There's more booze to sea level and refreshing. Oh,
Cool.
oh,
I was looking over there. You had that mustache. I was like, yeah, I've never wished more that you were straight. No, I'm just kidding. Mustache.
well, if I were straight, I'd be a really shitty asshole. Don't worry. It's only my fruitcakeness that keeps me honest. Hi, how's it going?
Interesting. Look, we're getting reminded all the time. We're
I literally just I was like, oh, I did a whole Halloween thing, but I should dress up. And I was like, I can't be bothered. I was like, what do I just have sitting around? I was like, wait a minute. Cowboy's a good classic costume. I mean, come on.
how was the show? Yeah.
Sold out, like great audiences. Just, lots of fuck ups because it's live theater, but that's kind of the point. It's also Rocky Horror, so people get too pissed. It's like, honey, and nobody gets pissed because they're too fucked up and they're like, they don't even notice when we fuck up. So that's what I love. Now we still play the show as if they weren't. We'll have 4 rounds today. Ah, excellent. Good evening, everybody. Welcome down to Cranky's Ham Trivia tonight. We're getting started here in just a couple minutes. Why don't you come on up, grab 4 slips and a pen, and let me know if you have any questions. We'll get going here in, like I say, about 3 minutes. 4 rounds, right? 4 rounds without a back. Barn gases. And guess what? I got a sexy one right. Oh, he's a corn.
Why four?
We got 4 slips tonight. Well, 4 rounds. I sure did. Thanks for listening. Sometimes I'm like, nobody ever listens to me.
Hear you.
Well, thank you. I was like, I don't need to turn it up then. That's a bonus.
Excuse me.
We have up to 6. Now, if you have more than 6, you guys can still play. You just can't win our prizes, and they're not that exciting.
Please have 6.
Perfect. Yep. And we'll cover a few more rules before we get going. Oh, thank you. All right, friends and lovers, last call to join us for trivia. It is free. It's fun. We'll have you out of here by 9 o'clock. And if you want to join us, just come grab some slips. We're going to get started here kind of right about now. Folks, it's your first time down or it's been a while. Why don't you check out those screens there? Here's some basics for tonight. We're going to have 4 rounds of 10 questions each question worth 1 point. But you will notice in the top right corner of your answer sheet is a star and a question mark. The question mark's there just to confuse you. But if you would like to double your points for a single round, you want to circle that star. So if you get 8 right, you'll get a total of 16 points, and so on. You can use that once throughout the night on one of our 4 rounds. We won't do any repeats tonight, so please take notes or make your guesses quickly. And prizes tonight, as always, first place is a $30 drink card. Second place, a $20 drink card. Third place, a surprise prize, which tonight is this saucy jackass and not just the guy holding it. Very appropriate for the political times right now, whether you lean Democrat and wants to represent the donkey, or you just feel that most people running for office are jackasses. And we also have a special, even dumber prize for best team name. So if you come up with something stupid and it makes me giggle, you're going to get something even stupider. We only have a few rules down here, so please follow them. First and foremost, no cell phones out during rounds at all. Just keep them away. I know that's hard for some of the youths, but you'll survive, I promise. I promise you. Well, maybe not you, but most people can survive. We also have a 6-person team limit. So if you have more than 6, you can still play, but you can't win. And I just need you to clearly note that at the top of your first sheet. Also, please keep your guesses quiet. Don't shout things out. That's an asshole move, or excuse me, a jackass move. And last but not least, remember, it is just trivia. And tonight, it's just loosely Halloween themed trivia. So it's even more ridiculous. With all that being said, make sure your silly team name is at the top of your sheet. Get your pens licked up and ready to roll. We're starting with our first round time, which is October 31st, tomorrow's date, throughout history. I'm going to give you a year, ask you about something that happened on October 31st of that year, and then you'll give me an answer because that's kind of how trivia works. That doesn't make sense. I don't know if I can help you.
So let's go ahead and start right now with question number 1. On October 31st, 1541, Michelangelo finished painting The Last Judgment in what fabled structure? Name the structure. I'll give you about 10 more seconds, so take some notes if you need to. We won't be coming back to this question. Take notes if you need 10 seconds from right now. Moving on to question number 2, back-to-back painter question here. In 1632, on tomorrow's date, Dutch painter Jean Vermeer, best known for what painting named for its subject and her jewelry, was born in Delft, Netherlands. Name his most famous work. Ten seconds. Take some notes if you need to. We're moving on in 10 seconds. Moving on to question number 3. On October 31st, 1846, stymied by weather, what group of pioneers began construction of a camp high in the Sierra Nevadas? Again, name that group of pioneers.
Hello, cowboy. Howdy.
Excuse me. Howdy.
You.
Well, I'm back, baby. I'm back.
10 seconds. Moving on to question number 4. On tomorrow's date, 1864, what silver state was admitted as the 36th state in the Union? Sixth. I blame the mustache, but no, I'm too sober, I think is the problem.
Try me. The mustache gets in the way. I don't want to drink any of whatever goo is this is made of.
Ten seconds. All right, let's get a little deeper into this mess. On tomorrow's date, 1917, famous for The Iceman Cometh and A Long Day's Journey into Night, what Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright's work In the Zone premiered in New York City? New York City? This quick note, spelling does not matter, but it needs to be phonetically correct. Ten seconds. Yeah, take some notes if you need to as we move on to question number 6. On October 31st, 1922, what fascist leader became the president of the prime minister of Italy? Ten seconds. Moving on to number 7. Back on October 31st, 1959, the USSR, remember those sweethearts? And Egypt signed contracts to build what world-breaking structure on the Nile? Be specific in general, please.
You know what I mean? Let's just name the general structure, give it a name. But it doesn't need to be the official name. Like,
And seconds. Moving on to number 8. On October 31st, 1962, the horror film That Happened to Baby Jane was released, starring what 2 famously feuding starlets? Need both names for the points. They were not fans of each other. Ten seconds. Finally entering this millennium on October 31st to 2010, eventually running 11 seasons and spawning multiple spin-offs. What post-apocalyptic TV series premiered on AMC? Nothing says an American movie classic like a modern TV show.
what's that? The Apprentice, yeah. That's pre-apocalyptic, but yeah, it's the same.
10 seconds. And finally, question number 10. In 2018, on October 31st, the world's tallest statue at almost 600 feet, the Statue of Unity, was unveiled in what country? Still holds the record for the tallest statue on the planet. 10 seconds. And just like that, round number one is done. You have 2 minutes from right now to check all your answers and turn in your slips upside down. Your 2 minutes starts now. Don't forget, you can use a star on one of your 4 rounds to double those points.
That's fine. Perfect. Thanks, man. What?
Put a bracket around my team name up there because I got space.
Just to make it really complicated for me? Extra nothing. Jeez Louise.
It showed up the last time.
I know, right? Hi.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I found it. I found it in my car. Literally, when I was driving here, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Because I also had my last one in my car because it's rocking season. And I was like, "Okay."
And folks, you have about a minute 20 is gone. So you have about 30 seconds left. You have all your slips turned in upside down in front of the computer, please.
It's the largest freestanding masonry structure is the Anaconda smokestack. But if there's even a small building attached to it, it's not freestanding.
All right, folks, last call for those slips. I'm going to get these scored up for you, then we'll check those answers and move on to round number 2 on our spooky trivia.
Ah, you're okay. I'm, oh, you're good. I believe in you. Okay, man.
Good. You get some nice relaxation time in today?
No, but I got my house cleaned up a little bit more,
There you go.
and my dog's back on a schedule, so he's happy.
Nice.
Howdy, partner. Well, howdy.
All righty, folks, thank you for your patience. We have 24 teams tonight. That's 240 answers for me to check. Some of them are even correct, so good job. Let's see how your team did as we go through. Everybody knows Michelangelo painted the ceiling, but the Last Judgment is on actually the back of the altar of the Sistine Chapel. Fun fact for your day. Little guy just couldn't keep his little diddles off the rest of that place. Vermeer, again, probably most famous painting. Oh, definitely most famous painting. The girl with the pearl earring. I did take the woman with the pearl earring, but I don't like it, and I won't be nice later. And if you said the lady in the green dress, not so much. It did mention jewelry. I'll just point that out. So it was October this year, and what could possibly go wrong? Oh, fuck. The Donner Party could happen. What was the Donner Party? Nothing has given me more visceral nightmares than reading about that as a kid. The Silver State, 36th. A lot of people guess stuff along the East Coast, which is shocking. That's Nevada. That's Nevada. Only a couple teams got this one, so don't feel bad. Lots of different versions of Arthur Miller, Henry Miller. We're looking for Eugene O'Neill, though. Eugene O'Neill. And future reference to this Arthur Miller, not Adam Miller, John Miller, Steve Miller, whatever other people turned in. Oh, that's good old fascist. So we're just waiting to come back with some fascist 100. That's Benito Mussolini. For the team that put Bonito Mussolini, it kind of means the same thing, but it means he's tiny and cute. He's a pretty little Mussolini, isn't he? Benito. I did ask you guys to be specific in general about this. So if you just put bridge, you were wrong in lots of ways. Look for the Aswan Dam. The Aswan Dam. For those of you who put the Anwar Dam, 3 different teams put Anwar Dam. That's a refuge up in Alaska. Anwar. Aswan. I'll get your Aswan. Lots of guesses that this is about Marilyn Monroe or Elizabeth Taylor. You got to go a little bit earlier. That was Betty Davis and Joan Crawford. And if you look at those sassy ladies, can you just imagine how much they were just the cuntiest people to each other, just constantly? Just look at those eyes. They're both trying to corner the market on mascara through hate. Running for 11 seasons, that post-apocalyptic TV show on AMC was The Walking Dead. No big deal. And only a few other people got this one, which is not a big problem. It's fairly new. But the tallest statue in the world is not located in North Korea, UAE, and Dubai is not a country from that, but it is in India. India. It's massive. It's like over twice the height of the Statue of Liberty. And nothing says unity like slave labor to build a huge statue of a dude on top of a mosque. And they mostly, we won't get into that. All right, folks, so let's check your score, see how your team did. This is out of a possible 10. But if you see a score that is boldened, if you will, that is theirs out of 20 because they use their star. Pretty good opener for everybody. And here we are at the top of the list. Currently in the lead with 14 points is the Mouth Breathers. Tied for second is Bloody Orange and Kappa Alpha Speedo. My favorite name, the Hallowed Hallowed Weenies almost got me, but our dumbest name of the night is the Tim Heeshies. The Tim Heeshies, where are you? Where are you? You get a prize. Come get it. Oh, is that you guys? Oh, well, damn. Tim Heeshies, where are you? Is that you? Awesome. Just so you guys know, they are getting a ready to decorate just in time for the season, a ready to decorate Hanukkah pre-baked sugar cookie kits. On the back, it says it's good until November 20th of this year. Still not in time for Hanukkah. All right, now they're all warmed up, ready to go. For some of you regulars, we're doing tonight a little bit different. We're going to have a couple special rounds, so roll with it. But this next one will be a photo round. Make sure you can see one of the screens clearly. And we're going to play good old Which Witch. I'm going to show you a picture of a fictional witch, unlike the real one that lives next door to me and bitches about the leaves in the yard that come from her tree. Need you to name the character. I don't care about the show or the performer. These are all fictional character witches from, the pop culture over the last God knows how long. So, Simon, just give me the most full name you can for any of these witches. Starting with number one, name this witch. Ten seconds. Make your guess. We will not be coming back to these. So make your guess now or take some very detailed notes. Generic white woman holding generic black cat. Let's move on to number two. Name this witch. First and last name, please. First and last name of this witch. Ten seconds. Remember, for this one, we need first and last, please. Let's kick it through to number three. Name this witch. And seconds, name that witch before we move on, or make your guess. Number four, give me the name of this witch. It may just be a title. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Can you give me the title of this witch? And seconds. Now for number 5, give me her name, not her title, not how to describe her, but her name. And seconds again, we need the name, not how to describe her. Moving on, number 6 from the scariest witches out there, getting the name. If you're part of AARP, you should know this answer.
Don't they automatically throw you in?
Right. 10 seconds. Moving on to number 7, you knew we needed one from this franchise. Name this witch. Ten seconds.
Yes, please. Yeah, thanks.
Clue number 8. Name this witch. Making female drag cool before there was female drag. Name this witch. Ten seconds.
Thank you, sir.
Number 9, taking it back a little more old school. Name this witch. Ten seconds. And finally, number 10, getting down the nerdy train just a little bit. Name this witch.
That's okay. That's okay. This isn't vital information for your life. It's trivia.
10 seconds. And just like that, round number 2 is done. Please turn your slips in upside down in front of the computer. I'm going to go to the bathroom, but your 2 minutes to review your answers starts now.
Paste that up in the urinal and just have your way with it.
Okay.
It's file. Nasty. By the way.
Oh, thank you. All right, folks, last call for slips. You even got some extra seconds because I washed my hands. Gross. Thank you. Thank you.
Take the orders. Okay.
It's the dapper me.
Oh, thanks. I said put on real close to like the first time this week. Yeah. and by real close, I was like, they're not.
Yeah, they're not. I'm still playing dress up.
I'm like, it counts. It's like tomorrow's. And I actually never dress up for Halloween, but I was like, I'm going to Halloween theme.
Are you going to Emily's party tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm hoping to.
Hell yeah.
I think I'll be fun. And then,
I
yeah,
think so. I think it'd be fun.
yeah, I think it's going to work out great. I'll come tell you after this mess is over.
You look
Hi, how are you?
fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh, thanks. I literally, this is what I could grab in like 30 seconds. I'm like, out the door. So I was like,
Fucking love it.
when you own like 1,000 random costume pieces, you go to your home. Mine the fringe. I hot glued that on myself.
Do you know if Jarvis is here tonight?
I don't think he is. He usually doesn't come.
I know sometimes he does. Like, I've run into him here a couple times.
I've seen him rarely.
Yeah, but, so.
Alrighty, folks, again, thank you for your patience. Let's check out how you did on which is which. Can I tell you, in general, pretty shitty. So if you didn't do well, don't feel bad. I'll warn you now, if you were kind of close, I tried to give it to you, but it had to be pretty darn close. So I'll give you some examples as we go through about what I took and what I did. But whether it's fair or not, at least it was consistent throughout everybody. So suck it. Please. I should say please after that. Don't want to be rude. This one, which I think almost everybody got, that's Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. And Salem, her cat. Thank you for the two teams that pointed that out. This gal's starring in her own little miniseries on Disney Plus right now. That's Agatha Harkness, from the MCU. I did need Harkness on there. Her series is Agatha All Along. Lots of great. A lot of people guess Morgana on this one, which great witch thing. This is from the Sword and the Stone. That's Adam. Who I love. I love her. I love her. She's my alter ego. All right, on this one, then it is a 3-name official title. If you gave me one of the 2 words and then which, I gave it to you. If you didn't have one of the 2 words, I couldn't give it to you. This is from The Witches. It's the Grand High Witch. So if you gave me the Grand Witch or the High Witch, I took it. If you said the Great Grand or the High or something, I did not. I needed Grand or High and the word witch, and Angelica Houston just crushing everything. A lot of people said this was the Red Witch. That's fine. That's what she's described as. I was looking for her name. Her name is Melisandre. Can I say I was real nice on your spelling? Because here's a fun fact. She doesn't exist, and so you can spell it however you want. But it did have to sound out to Melisandre. This is a bit of like an old school throwback. Well, that is Wendy, the good little witch. Unlike Wendy, that bad little bitch, I'm sure. We had to have one Harry Potter character on here with all these witches running around. 4 different dames played witches in the movie. This was a certain dame. Looking for Professor Trelawney. That's her name. Played by Dame Emma Thompson. Boy, you really learn if you are gay or not at a young age. Because if those big old fake tits didn't do something for you, then you probably knew. That's Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Again, female drag back before it was cool. You guys all kind of almost knew this one. We got a lot of Esmeraldas. We got some, the fucking mom from Bewitched, like with fucking underlined 5 times. Her name is Endora. So it had to be, I did take Andorra, like the small country, because that's phonetic, though weirdly wrong. Future reference, if this ever pops up for you, if you know the moon where the Ewoks live, you just add an A to it. That is your nerdy little back alleyway to never forget that. And last but not least, a lot of people said Baba Yaga, which is a classic, like, witch from Russia. This is definitely not Russian. Her name is Yubaba from Spirited Away. If you got closer than Baba Yaga, I probably gave it to you. So I was trying to be nice. Japan and Russia are quite close, but honestly, culturally, a little bit different, I found. Just some slight differentiation. So it's crazy to me. I don't even know. All right, let's check those scores, folks, and see how y'all did in our which is which round. And again, if your scores are not particularly high, do not feel bad. One team left me a specific note that said, for the record, losing this round means we actually win at life. Which I would say is true, except that if you spend your time at trivia and you suck at it still, I think you're still sucking at life. I'm going to put that out there real quick.
Okay, let me double check for. I thought you guys probably should have. Did you turn it in here? Okay, because sometimes people throw it on different. Do you want to look through here and see if I just missed it somehow? If not, we'll get sorted out for next round. I know. I was like, it's weird for somebody to get 9 and then bail
We dumped it, and I know we aced it.
because it wasn't on this pile and it wasn't in this pile. Sometimes people get creative about where they throw it.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, I just didn't put you in.
Thank you so much.
All righty, folks, this is not quite true. Oh, I knew there was a real good one. Alrighty, folks. I think I fudged up something in the scoring, but this is where we're sitting right now. I'll clear it up after next round. Well, we're only halfway through, so not time to worry yet, Scout. Alrighty.
Start that round. And we didn't get 10 either.
What's your team name?
Happy birthday, 88.
I think I discovered, yeah. That's why these guys didn't go in the right slot. Okay.
Okay.
I'll sort this shiz out, almost like it matters. They're really fighting for that ugly donkey right now. and shouldn't you always? Let me just make sure I got these two sorted out.
So we can get the segments.
All right, we'll get those scores sorted for you. Let's move on. So usually we either do a sound round or a picture round, but tonight we're doing one of each. So we're going to move into a sound round that is named the movie from the soundtrack song. Now, unlike playing like Tubular Bells, the creepy song from The Exorcist, I tried to find songs that had more or less pop songs in them, at least of the era. So I'm going to play you 10 songs. I need you to name me the movie that they're from. And just to make it even more clear, I will give you the year the movie came out. I can't play backup music during this, so keep your filthy mouths shut. I.e., don't make loud guesses if possible, please. And so, all I need you to name the movie that this song appeared on the soundtrack of. Not this one yet. Hold on. You're like any generic late aughts movie. Okay, here we go. So this is number one. Name the. I'm gonna skip it ahead 1 minute, actually. Name the movie this came from. Keep in mind this is Halloween themed. And More Seconds is from a 1980 film. Name it. Moving on to number two, which is from 1988. Name the movie the Halloween themed movie this is famous from. Say it quietly though, because I can have background music. And I'll skip it ahead here. Again, what Halloween-y feeling movie from 1988 is this from? I'll give you 10 more seconds. And here's number three from a 2000 movie. Now, in just a couple seconds, remember, it is loosely themed Halloween movies, but which of these were famous scenes or involved in those movies? Moving on, number four, 1991. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit here. A theme movie from 91 which featured this song, 10 seconds. Moving on to number 5. This is from 93.
And now you can't stop the things I do. I love it's the 300 right down to the day. Now the witch is back and there's head. And now
10 seconds. Number 6, 2001. Just a reminder that Halloween movie is a very loose theme for creepy whatever movie it is. Up there. 10 seconds. Moving on to number 7 from 2020. Be specific, please. Well, we'll see. My lover stands on and says, "Just watches the ships that will sail." 10 seconds. It might fly like birds straight to the And let's move on to number 8 from 1995. Are these random as fuck? Yes, they are. Should you feel bad not knowing them? Not at all. 10 seconds. Moving on to number 9. Again, no repeats on these. Make your guesses as you go. I'll play the beginning of this and then skip toward the end. More familiar part. And I'm going to skip toward the chorus end here. I'll do my best to hit it right.
So fucking much.
Yep.
This is how I know I'm straight, is because he's really sad videos of Corey Feldman like doing this now.
Is he just pitiful and completely unique?
He's like total. Well, he's just like so wrecked, and he's like performing this song live with his band.
Because it's not his song.
No, it's not. You can't let.
10 seconds.
And last but not least, this is featured on a soundtrack for a 2004 creepy-ish, Halloween-ish movie. Name the movie.
As I heard it doesn't work, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts sprang coming safe, and I saw, and behold, a white horse. And he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody wanted kids the same. There'll be a golden ladder reaching down.
10 seconds.
The hairs on your arm will stand up at the terror in each sip and in each suck. If you partake of that last arc of darkness,
And just like that, we are done with round number 3, or whatever the hell round that was. Give you 2 minutes from right now to turn in your slips. Please be on time with those.
There you go.
I know. I was like, some folks like, and I was like, I can't put it. I can't not.
Smells like this.
I know, and I was like, I can't not put it in.
You're right, Sam.
Yes, ma'am.
One minute gone, 1 minute left. Get all your slips turned in, please. Don't forget, we only have one round after this to use your star on. It is a use it or lose it scenario.
Set out right there.
I can't use it or lose it because I never had it.
Okay, well, that's fair. I can appreciate that.
My Halloween.
Well, I don't care about most of these things. It just happens to be when you try to figure out questions, you're like, I can't ask everything about like some random film I was upset that I can't.
All right, folks, 10 seconds left. Get all your slips in, please. 10 seconds. And last call for slips. I've got these scored up. We got one more round for you tonight.
Oh, set down right there for me, dear. Thank you. Well, just that. Yeah, thanks.
Hey, don't forget, folks, we have a ton of stuff going on for the rest of the week here at Cranky Sam's tomorrow. See a full throttle Halloween party with a fun run. It's just around the block twice, which is about as much fun as I think I could be bothered with. But you get a beer and a t-shirt for $10. And then Friday, we're having our first Friday party with the Barn Cat Country Band.
I mean, as far as shooting movies go, that's right up there. But no, Ow. Name like one way.
Folks, you're all scored up and ready to rock here. Let's check your answers for round number 3. Our name the Halloweenish movie by the random pop song in it. Midnight, the Stars, and You. That classic jam we've all been twerking to lately. That's from The Shining. That is from The Shining. I think everybody got this one, and if you didn't, you just go ahead and die. Just curl up and die. That's from Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. This one threw off a lot of people. A few of you got it, though. Huey Lewis in the News, Hip to Be Square, quite famously featured in the 2000 film American Psycho. He's half naked. He's chopping people up to it while like covering his house, and it's very cute in a really fucked up way. For number 4, 1991, a few of you caught on to think the highest winner of Academy Awards that year. This is Goodbye Horses from Silence of the Lambs. You know that really pleasant scene when Buffalo Bill is wearing he's manginaing and dancing in other people's skin, you know? It's one of those heartfelt scenes you just don't forget easily. It's called Love. It's what makes a Subaru and Buffalo Bill a nightmare. I was going to do the original, but I figured I'd throw you all a bone on this one. This is Bette Midler singing in Hocus Pocus. Bad World by Gary Jules. Bunch of different creepy versions of it featured in Donnie Darko. So the big songs from this show kind of lead. It's the called The Thing that you go after in a movie. It has that generic name. Anyway, this is from A Quiet Place 2. They're trying to reach this place, and this song is their way to get there. Not the Mulligan, not the Mulligan, it's like the Thing, like the Ring in Lord of the Rings. It's like that's the MacGuffin. Yes, thank you. Jesus Christ. If you didn't recognize this, I feel actually very proud of you because you're not of an age with me. Oh, it's so fucking good. Yes. This is Remember Me This Way from Casper the Friendly Ghost, 1995. There's 2 more here. Apparently, Corey Feldman tours this song with his band. This is Cry Little Sister from The Lost Boy. This is from the 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead. Much, much better than the original, if you ever get a chance to watch it. The entire opening sequence is set to this song as things go terribly, terribly wrong for folks. Quick note, if this is your first trivia coming down here, I swear there's usually way more nerdy anal retentive stuff than all this pop culture crap, but 'tis the season. So let's go ahead and check those scores, see how your team did. Get pretty mixed bag on scores. Just a reminder, folks, if you have not used your star, go ahead and circle your score sheet right now. I will not automatically star you, but if you haven't used it, that'll double your points for our final round. And here we are with those adjusted scores from last time. The Smashing Blumpkins are doing obscenely well right now with a 37 out of a possible 40. Coming in second is the Agatha Christie's with 28. And in third, the Mouth Breezers with 25, but that'll all change as we enter our final round tonight. Again, use that star if you haven't used it. We're going to do Halloween words. What the hell do I mean by that? Hold on for a second here. Here's the deal. I'm going to give you crossword style clues. All the answers clues will include only the letters in Halloween. Just to be clear, there can be no more than 2 E's, for example, or 2 L's. So if you took Halloween, just pulled out the number of letters I give you, it should put together a word that makes sense for the answer. I'll even give you an example. This one happens to have the letters in order, but it does not need to be in order. I would say a post-burn medicinal succulent with 4, it should be 4 letters. I'm sorry, that should be 4.
It's an anagram, Janet.
It's an anagram, Janet. So again, with 4 letters, a post-burn medical succulent would be aloe. All those letters occur in the word Halloween. It's only 4 and 5 letter words. Trying to make it simple-ish on you guys. So with all that being said, I'll give you a crossword clue. You need to give me an answer. The answer will be the number of letters I give you, and it will only include the letters in Halloween once each. Don't know how else to say it, so let's dive into it. Gave you some easy ones here to start you off. Dive into round number 4, question number 1, a 1987 hit by the band Heart. 5 letters and only has the words in Halloween. Ten seconds. Take some notes or make a guess. 5 letters. Moving on to question number 2, where baby Jessica was found. Just 4 letters. Ten seconds. Moving on to number 5, the central supporting pillar of a staircase. 5 letters. They all exist in the word Halloween. Ten seconds. I've done some of these with sleep deprivation. Here's an example. Living in the saline, beaten with the baleen. 5 letters. Don't overthink them. 10 seconds. Moving on, number 5, Christmas in Carol, 4 letters. Yeah, 10 seconds. Musical theater nerds rejoice. The opening number from the Book of Mormon musical, 5 letters. Don't sing it. Seconds. Question number 7, an acronym for playing hooky, 4 letters. Here's a hint. It's only the letters that exist in Halloween, and only 4 of them. 10 seconds. Moving on, number 8, how about a rock band with facetiously titled album 12 Golden Country Greats? 4 letters.
Yeah, but does that exist in the word Halloween? I threw it in an 8 to raise people's spirits in case they're doing badly.
10 seconds. Number 9, Little New World Iguanian Lizard, 5 letters. Ten seconds. And finally, number 10, the second half of a West African country's name, 5 letters. Second. All right, folks, that's going to go for round number 4. I'm going to give you an extra minute to ruminate on some of these answers. She'll have 3 minutes total to get all your slips turned in up here to me, upside down in front of the computer. Hopefully you took some notes. And don't forget to use that star if you haven't yet.
Well, with that attitude,
I love the shoulder pads.
I hot glued them on myself.
If your time is gone, you have 90 seconds to get all your slips turned in. Do not be late, please.
Please, Sheila, please. I hope you guys never stick around for the end. Like, you have jobs? Idiots. That's what you get.
Tom McRocky.
Yeah, great job. Oh, you just come?
No.
Oh, thank you.
Friday midnight.
Isn't that fucking weird?
So good. So
You
fun.
know, people are like, you're made for that role, Mark. Please don't say that. I'm glad you guys stayed in. Thanks for coming.
About 30 seconds left. Turn in all your slips. 30 seconds.
Thank you.
And last call for slips. All slips should be turned in right now, please.
Oh, just throw things around. Why don't you take a break, okay? Good. You deserve it. What I said last call 30 seconds ago? Yeah, you are. Can you throw me the Moco Loco to go, please? Can you throw me the Moco Loco to go, please?
All right, friends. Thank you for your patience. Let's check those answers real quick to the last round. Round number 4. Some of y'all did really well. Some of there were some stumbles. We'll figure it all out together. The band Heart had a big hit in 87 called Alone Tonight. Always go by on my own. I auditioned for them. They told me fuck off, which seems a little rude, but accurate. Little baby Jessica, if you're not old enough to remember little baby Jessica, she should have had a lassie around. She fell in a well. Little baby Jessica fell in a well. Some of y'all got kind of close to this, then like dropped some vowels and added some L's. That's a newel post specifically. Some people put Newell, and I could not take it because it's not right. This was my bad joke. I saw people, when I put it out there, I saw people like, what the sweet baby Jesus are you talking about? What eats with baleen and lives in salt water? I guess all I was saying. It's whale. Floating in the saline, running from a baleen. Christmas in carols often, anyway, is Noel. Back-to-back music questions, I guess. Opening number to the Book of Mormon is Hello, my name is Elder Price, and I would like to share with you the most amazing book. It has so many awesome parts. Oh no, it's free. Just take a look. Playing hooky, that's AWOL. The band that facetiously had a 12 gold country hits, including Bananas and Blow and Piss Up a Rope, that's Ween. Little New World wizards that are considered Iguanian for whatever reason are called annals. Not like the annals of history or the annals of my shitty ex-boyfriend. And finally, last but not least, second half of a West African country's name, looking for Leone as of Sierra Leone. So we're going to hit those final rounds. This is my one random official pitch. Y'all, I know this was a little clunky tonight. It's because I do it myself. And a lot of other people in town just order and subscribe to things, and they don't know the answers themselves. They couldn't explain the question to you to save their lives. I, on the other hand, spend way too much of my life, like 12 hours every week, putting this dumb shit together for you. If you enjoyed it, throw me a couple bucks. I'd appreciate it. And with that, let's check your final scores and see who our big winners for our small prizes are. Lots of folks used their star on the last round. We'll see how that worked out for people.
Sir, thank you.
And here we have the top of the list with the Smashing Blumpkins, just having a great night tonight. 45 out of 50 possible points. In second place is the Agatha Quiz Tees with 37 points. Both have taken home a gift card. And 50 Shades of Gandalf the Grey will be taking home the Saucy Jackass. Not me, the figurine style one. And we had two people so close. Happy birthday, Edie and the Halloweenies. You guys were right on it, just one step off. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you all so much for coming down. We're down here every Wednesday. Not always Halloween themed, thank God.
Hi, who are you? You're crushed it. Congrats. Let me tell. Is he cute? I know he's got a lot going on with him.
They not placed so long. Have you guys not won? No, I mean, when have you not won anything? Seriously?
The show was fantastic.
Oh, I'm so glad you're doing it. Thanks for coming, you guys.
Just Brett,
It's so stupid, but it's so fun, right?
Brett.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm getting a little too old for this shit, but I still do my best up there. Moved around a little bit, and I've swung some costumes around and pushed people about. Doing my damn job. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Kenway, thanks so much for coming down. Craigie is still open, though. Don't you worry. Maybe it's time for some shots. Up to you.
Okay, I'm never, you know.
It's a full tip jar right here. I just kind of like that you threw it on.
I didn't see the tip jar.
right, thanks.
It's no loss. It's from the Bill and he's right. It's like, okay, I feel like 70
It's word. It's so good to you. So that's off the Bradford. I keep my the plenty fair. So. People who are really into what they're into and now that stuff, you know. It's so it's gonna be documented so English. You're welcome. Exactly. I have to try. You guys want to check? If you grab mine. Oh, all everything. Once you guys have to go in, no.
This is for the photo and the sound round. Oh my, that was nice.
Yeah, I'll usually only do one of the other each time, but I was like, it's like I want to do a which round. I was like, just the questions aren't going to be as cute as a picture.
The looks are harder, but they're fun.
Yeah, I think. She said, yeah, her. No, her. You know who else is dead from an overdose? Her father. So probably not the best person to judge on your okayness. I'm saying something about not trusting a addict to tell you your addiction's not a problem. Hey, girl, hi.
Lovely to see you.
It's good to see you too. Thanks for coming down.
You got 18 for somebody playing by themselves. Too bad.
No, and you missed the first few questions too. No, I thought it was great. You end up beating out some teams of multiple people, which is just a bonus. Now we just need to get you some friends.
I know. Well, you know what? Half my friends are in bed by now, so
Yeah. So we need to get you some real
I
friends.
got to start hanging out with some like,
Youths.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to get a group of people to come in and do trivia some night. So
Yeah, I finally had to.
like,
My joy is doing Rocky Horror every year. I always meet this young, fresh group of like mid 20 somethings.
uh-huh.
And I don't want to do 80% stuff they want to do, but if you need somebody that's going to make poor choices and stay up late with you, like they're the best ones.
Yeah. Get a friend of mine that just moved back to Missoula. I'm trying to get her to come out.
Tell her to get her ass back here. No.
Some carb load because I'm doing the beer run tomorrow night. So
Isn't it just twice around the block?
it is. Like last year, I did one lap read, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I think
Oh.
I think I pulled along.
I get witness getting out of bed to the back. Like,
Oh, I know.
Well, before I sat for
I'm sorry that